Welcome to Movement with Mar. Maximum awesome results. Hi, I'm Marlene, and today we're going to do some strengthening and toning exercises for overall body strength and more muscle endurance. Always consult a physician before starting any exercise program. Make sure that you have your water close by and maybe a cap on top of it, just in case. I'm going to be using light weights. You can use water bottles or tennis balls, or just move through the range of motion without any weights at all. You will still gain benefits from the movement and exercises. Join me at totalcoverage.net, sign up for that newsletter, get those recipes. Make sure that if you're watching this on YouTube, you like at the bottom. Yes. On that note, let's begin. So I'm going to take my light weights and I'm actually going to set them down. And if you have little dumbbells, you can put one down and then the other on top of it so they don't roll. And I want us to do a little warm up, and I'm seated in a diagonal so that you'll be able to see how our bodies will work. So our feet are evenly width apart, right in line with our knees and our hips. Toes are facing forward. And let's hinge slightly forward, push into our legs as we stack the vertebrae. And inhale as you take that hinge. Exhale as you press into your legs again. One more time. Here we go. Take that breath in and exhale out. Whew. Now take your wrists and circle those wrists around. We want to warm all those joints up and reverse that circle. And then let's wave. Oh. And let's wave this way. And let's wave this way. And this way. And open nice and wide and circle the shoulders. My palms are up, circling the shoulders back, up, back, and around. And then turn the palms down and cross in front of you and open. Squeeze your shoulder blades, cross in front and squeeze back. One more time to the front and squeeze back. Shake everything out. Whew. Looking to one side. Tuck your chin down. Look straight ahead to me. Look to the other side. Tuck your chin down. Come back to your center and then look straight at me. Grab a hold of your weights or the weighted ball or the water bottles, whichever you would like to use. Hinging forward and picking up your weight, one hand at a time. Now I have them sitting right on top of my legs. Again, my weight's evenly distributed. I'm not sitting back in my chair, I'm stacked up. And I'm going to hinge forward and bring one arm, the arm that's closest to you, I'm going to bring that forward. And what I want to do is I want to pull my elbow back and pull back. This is called a bent over row because I'm hinging slightly forward, pulling that elbow back. I'm in my diagonal so that I can look at you. Pull back. Try to get that elbow as far up to the ceiling as you can. Pulling back. I want to count it down now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that hand right up on your leg. Stack your vertebrae. Look over that shoulder. Come back into your center. Look over the other shoulder. Back into your center. Now I'm just going to turn so that I can hinge forward again. And I'm going to take the other arm down. And I'm going to pull that elbow back. Pulling it back towards the ceiling. Easy and gentle. I'm supporting my body weight on my opposite leg. Pulling that elbow up. Exhaling on the pull. Inhaling on the release. Exhaling. Now let's go for 4 more. Here's 4. 3 on the exhale. 2. 1. Bring it all the way down. Set that arm on top of your leg. Press your body up. Now look over that shoulder. Come back into your center. Look over the other shoulder. Back into your center. Now what I'm going to do, I'm here on my chair and I'm in the middle of my chair. I'm walking my weights back on top of my legs and I roll back so that my back is supported against my chair and I'm leaning back. And I'm going to bend at the elbow and bring my weight up towards my shoulder, bring the other weight up towards my shoulder, and I'm just going to press out in a diagonal and bring them back. Press out in that diagonal and bring them back. My palms are facing in together and bring that back. This is called an incline press and bring it back. Press out and back. In that diagonal and back. 4 more times. Here we go. 4. That's the exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. We have 1 more. Bring that back. Tuck that chin, set those weights down on your leg, roll your body up. I'm going to come back into center. I'm going to wiggle my fingers a little bit. I'm going to turn the palms down. So I have the weights just resting on my legs. I'm hip width apart, and all I'm going to do are 4 heel raises. Heel raise and lower. Heel raise and lower. Heel raise and lower. 1 more. Heel raise and lower. Now I want to use just 1 leg and the same leg at a time. So I'm going to sit back. Here I am here stacked up. I'm going to lean back in my chair. The weights are still on my leg. Same leg is going to work. I'm going to work the leg that's closest to you. I'm going to lift that leg, extend, bend at the knee, set it down. Again, lift, extend, bend, and lower. Lift up, extend, bend, and lower. Lift up, extend, bend, and lower. Here's 4, extend, bend, and lower. Here's 3, extend, bend, and lower. Here's 2, extend, bend, 1 more. Up, extend, bend, and lower. Whew. Tuck your chin. Stack your body up. I'm going to come into my center. I'm taking those weights, lifting them here, setting them right on my legs. I want to hinge forward on my inhale, press into my legs and stack. Again, inhale, pressing forward, exhale as I stack. Let's do 2 more times. Inhale, pressing forward, exhale as I stack. 1 more time. Inhale, pressing forward, exhale as I stack. Now I'm going to line my body back up. I'm on the edge of my chair. I'm walking my hands back so that the weights turn down, resting on my thighs. Roll back so that I'm comfortable. And let's use the leg that's furthest away from you. So I'm going to lift, extend, bend, and lower. Lift, extend, bend, and lower. Lift up, extend, bend, and lower. Again, extend, bend. 4 more. Here we go. 4. Exhale, bend, and lower. Lift up, exhale, bend, and lower. 2. Extend, bend. Last time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, relax. Whew. Tuck your chin. Stack your body up. Hinge forward. Set your weights down. Grab a hold of that water and let's take our first drink. Whew. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. A couple of sips. Set your water down. I'm hinging forward again to pick up one weight and set it into my hand, picking up the other weight, stacking up my vertebrae. Now I'm turning towards you and I'm placing my palms down. So I'm just resting the weights on my legs, my shoulders are relaxed. One arm at a time. So just keep using the same arm. And all we're going to do is lift to the front and lower down. Make sure that when you lift to the front, that you don't lift too high. I'm only going parallel to the floor and I'm lowering down. I'm lifting that same arm up. This is called a front raise. Works the front of the shoulder, lifting up, lowering down. Lifting up, lowering down. Here's 4 and lower. Here's 3 and lower. Exhale and lower. Last 1 and lower. Whew. Let's use the other arm. Stacking slight bend in your elbow. Lift to parallel, feel that weight, and lower down. Lift again, and lower, and up, and lower. Again, and lower. Here's 4, and lower. Here's 3, and lower. Here's 2, and lower. Last 1, and lower. Turn those weights up. Let's wiggle the fingers, wiggle those fingers, wiggle the shoulders, and alternate. Touch the shoulder with the weight and release. Touch the shoulder and release. shoulder, release, shoulder. So we're alternating each arm and trying to touch that weight towards the shoulder. We don't actually have to touch the shoulder. We're just bending at the elbow and working our biceps. So squeeze, not squeezing the weights, wiggle those fingers in between. Squeeze, squeezing the bicep. Here's 4, release. Here's 3, release. Here's 2, release. Last 1, release. Oh, that felt so good. So I'm going to turn, and I'm actually going to set my weights down, crossing one over the other. I'm going to hold on to my chair. I'm going to bring my legs out, hip width apart, holding on to my chair on the sides of my chair. And I'm going to hinge slightly forward, lift slightly, lower down, stack the vertebrae. So I'm going to move my legs back just a little so that my ankles are underneath my knees, not too far back. Ankles are underneath the knees. So I'm holding onto the chair. I have my thumbs and my fingers down. I want to hinge forward. I lift slightly. There's my body weight. And I stack my vertebrae. So I hinge, lift, lower, stack again. Hinge, slightly lift, lower down, stack. Now your slight lift can be right here. Just try to lift, lower, stack. So feel the hinge, push into your chair, you have a slight lift, bottom on the chair, and stack. One more time. Hinge, slight lift, lower, and stack. I'm going to come back around into my center. Extend one arm out, turn the thumb up, cross the arm and touch. Back of the hand, lower down to the leg. Lift. Touch the back of the shoulder. Back of the hand comes open, lower down to the leg. Again, lift, touch, back of the hand open, lower down to leg. Lift, touch, back of the hand open, lower down. Now both arms. Lift, touch, back of the hands open, lower down. One more. Lift, touch, back of the hand open, lower down. I'm coming into my chair, I'm stacked, I tuck my chin, I roll back, I stack my body, I push my elbows out as I hinge. Inhale on the stack, exhale, roll back. Inhale, stack, exhale, front, hinge. Inhale, stack, exhale, roll back. Last time, up, exhale. Just breathe in and out. Oh. Turning your palms, lifting up, elbows bent. And taking this wonderful feeling with you and reminding yourself that you are strong, stretched, and centered. Happy, happy day. More maximum awesome results. Movement with Mar. See you again.